Hey, this is Cam, coming at you from the East Village in New York, and my friend David and roommate just walked by in his underwear, which is always fun, you know? That's just the type of guys we are, running around in our underwear all
Hey, ah!
the time. There he was, there he was. Okay, so today, I'm just going to talk about things that piss me off. Like living in New York, it's fun, but I find people here more freely give you their opinion, and sometimes their opinion is really stupid and makes no sense. Like last night, I had, a cute little bandana on, red. I thought it was fine. It was looking good. I've never really wore bandanas a lot, but I'm trying new things, whatever. And there were these two guys in front of us. We were on our way back from Barrage, having $3 Cosmos, uh, and then like when we passed them, like they just started like mouthing off, saying all this stuff, and they were talking about like my red scarf, and for one, it was a red bandana, not a red scarf. And the guy was just like, "This isn't L.A. What you doing with that red scarf on?" Blah blah blah. And I didn't say anything because after the thing that happened in the subway, like I'm kind of hesitant to like bitch back at people, even though I hate that. I should be bitching back at people when they like give me their opinion, and it was just stupid. It just put me in a bad mood. And this was like recently, not that recently, but me and David were sitting out having lunch on the sidewalk. It was a nice day. This was before it got kind of chilly, and some like I guess homeless guy walked by. I don't even know if he's homeless for sure. I think he was, and he just was like, I was eating a sandwich, and he walked by and was like, "Yeah, you eat that sandwich. You eat that sandwich, Playboy." And I was just like, "What? That doesn't even make any sense. Like, why are people constantly like saying things to me? Like, you shouldn't like." People don't have a why do people feel the need to say anything to anyone, especially strangers? I don't get that. I don't walk down the street when I see these fat asses and when I see these idiots that are in my way. I usually keep that to myself, or bitch about it to whoever's with me. Uh, so yeah, I don't get. Oh yeah, and another thing that annoys me. This isn't necessarily like people giving me their opinion or whatever, but like in the subway, people playing music. Okay, for one, if you're having to play music in the subway, you probably suck because you never made it, and no one really wants to hear you play music. So half the time, I'm like wanting to give them money to make them stop playing. When I'm in the subway waiting for the train, I don't need that loud, stupid music going on, and it's just dumb. So yeah, I don't mean to be so negative, but there are these are just things that annoy me. And so yeah, from now on, like if you see me on the streets of New York, stay out of my way, because that's another thing. When people are walking, sometimes like they just run into me, you know, and I'm like the always the one that's like dodging to like let them go by. And even when I do that, people are like slamming stuff into me. And I'm like, dude, no one here, like no one's considerate, no one's courteous. I'm way too nice. I'm way too polite. I need to just like either become really aggressive or I need to start carrying a gun. I'm not really gonna start carrying a gun, but sometimes I do realize I'm probably the reason they don't just freely give guns to people. Uh, and yeah, that's all. That's all. Yeah. Enough bitching. I'm gonna start to try to look on, you know, the bright side of things, and not let these little city nuisances annoy me. Okay, I'm signing off now. Bye. And you annoy me too. Just kidding.